The lights are dim. It's bedtime on a weekend. I got the blankets laid out. The fan is blowing a sweet breeze. I'm ready to get in. But there's one thing that scares me. A creature that's most vile and disturbing. It's not a ghost or a demon. No, it's something far more chilling and sinister. I'm talking, of course, about Pidove. That's right, it's a Pokemon. But not just any Pokemon. It's the bane of my existence Pokemon. Because I hate Pidove more than I hate anything in this world. I hate Pidove more than I hate stubbing my toe. More than I hate stepping on Legos. And yet, there it was. Just standing there, staring at me with its stupid little eyes. Through my son's iPad, that is. God, he looks just as bad on a 4K display. My son knows my weakness. He knows that Pidove is the nightmare that stops me in my tracks. The one thing that can drive me to the edge. And he finds that funny. You see, I made a huge mistake. I bought my son countless little stickers of that ungodly Pokemon. Despite my hate for it, like a good dad, I caved in and got them for him. And now, for days, my son has been playing this little prank on me. The premise is simple. I am to find Pidove in the most unexpected of places and at the most unexpected of times. I walk in the hallway, Pidove. I go to the kitchen, Pidove. I open the front door, frickin' Pidove. I was beginning to worry that Pidove would suddenly jump out of my dinner plate. I lived in constant fear and anticipation. Before, I used to ask myself, what is my purpose? Now, I ask myself, where will the next Pidove be? When will it be? Why will it be? I think I'm going crazy. I just checked under the toilet seat before I used it. What am I afraid an imaginary pigeon is hiding there planning to suddenly shoot up right into my... Baba, tell them why you hate Pidove. Oh, right. You see, guys, back in 2012, I went on a trip to New York City. I was a happy young lad, excited to be in this world-famous city. But most of all, I was hungry. Matter of fact, not only was I hungry, but I had actually been saving up my hunger for this day. You see, I'd heard about this popular little halal food cart, and I was dying to get my hands on their combo plate of juicy chicken and lamb over fluffy rice covered with their own concoction of dressing they simply called the white sauce. I waited in line patiently until I finally got it. I was ready. I had been preparing for that day for years. In my hands, I had a meal the entire city swears by. I sat down to eat. No, to pig out. I was about to take my first bite when the unthinkable happened. Pidove happened. I saw it, staring at me in the distance, slowly tilting its head left and right with its eyes locked on my food. My hand was frozen halfway to my wide-open mouth. It started with only one Pidove, but things quickly escalated. Soon, there were 2, then 3, and 4. And suddenly, there was a whole swarm of Pidoves just staring at me in the face, making eerie sounds, saying things I don't understand, probably even plotting my own demise. I tried to look to the other side, but they quickly moved there with me. I tried to look away, but I could still see them in the near distance, staring, plotting, waiting. They were unhinged. I quickly realized they were sending me a message. If you want to live, leave the food and walk away. I chose life, and so I offered my food to the gods of the city. I put the plate down and raised my arms as a sign of peace, and slowly walked backwards. As I was moving away, I witnessed what they did to that poor plate. They all ganged up on it, destroyed it. You couldn't even see it. It was completely covered by a swarm of rabid pedovs. They ate it all, the rice, the sauce, even the chicken. I haven't been to New York City ever since that day, but at least I learned who truly runs that place. An organized army of evil and calculating pedovs. You see them in every street and on every corner, and if you think you can pass through their turf without paying a price, well, think again.